So most of this week, I won't deny, I have come up here and been very flat about what's been going on with WWE. Coming out of Raw and SmackDown playing, I really don't care. And then, um, 205 Live and NXT UK, we're all right. Weren't amazing, but they're all right. And NXT this week was solid. It wasn't one of the strongest editions of NXT I've seen, but it was a solid edition. I mean, the main storyline, of course, was Kushida's debut, which was a good match to start off with. But everything else around it was just some toned down matches, but furthering on other storylines. To me, it seemed like so it wasn't the strongest edition of NXT. But Velveteen Dream, man, you made my week. You made my week. Not just coming out on that couch again, but what else you did? Just to crack me up. Velveteen Dream, thank you. I will tweet it right now. I'm going to tweet towards Velveteen Dream right now and say you were my favorite part of this week. Thank you. Hashtag God bless America. Or hashtag God bless Dream. This is going to be me being so weird, but let's see here. Velveteen Dream, congrats. You made my week tonight. Laughing face, hashtag NXT, hashtag God bless America, hashtag God bless Dream. I don't know. Just something. Because of him, what he did tonight on NXT was quite epic. Again, if you thought him just cut out on that couch was epic, him, furthering on. Wait, I just saw something on here. I didn't want to overlook here. Where is it? Where is it? If I don't find it short, I will go back and not even bother wasting your time on here. I just saw something else on Twitter that I didn't want to overlook, but oh well, I guess I will have to find it later. But anyways, so guys, what is going on? This is the Club of the Man 1993, and I'm coming at you. Why? I'm coming at you for my live review of the May 1st, 2019 edition of NXT that took place, of course, at Full Sail University. And I guess we're still on the road to take over San Jose, whatever it's going to be called again. They're changing the June schedule all because of this glorified house show in Saudi Arabia that I'm not going to watch, not going to do any match cards for. I'm not going to watch. And now instead of getting backlash in June, even though it sucked last year, they're moving to the following weekend. It was supposed to be, the weekend after the Saudi Arabia show. It's supposed to be June 7th. But instead, they're moving that to the following weekend. I think they're moving the takeover to the weekend before June 1st, I think it is, which I won't be able to watch because I have to work that night. And I'm not sure if I will catch when I get home because I have to get up early the next day for a softball game. But anyways, so NXT TakeOver San Jose, which either way I wouldn't be able to have to work both those days anyways. NXT TakeOver San Jose is either going to be June 1st or June 8th, not sure when. And now apparently, again, instead of having not Battleground. Oh, geez, last time I had Battleground sucked. Instead of having Backlash, which, yeah, that one sucked last year too, we're having WWE Stomping Grounds. Stomping Grounds. And they just get worse. Again, at least not as bad as Great Balls of Fire. So I guess TakeOver San Jose is the next takeover. And again, that was a solid episode of NXT. It wasn't terrible. Had some further storylines. Had some exhibition, toned down type matches, but they're still solid. So they still put on some storytelling. Maybe want to see what's going to happen next for sure. Tyler says, this is why I want Triple H in charge and that Drew's going to win Money in the Bank. Good stuff there, Tyler. Thank you for joining me live once again, buddy. So let's talk about this episode of NXT. We open up with the Forgotten Sons in a 6-man tag match, taking on the team of the Brit Arm Brawlers, Oni Lorcan, you took away my dream, and Daniel Birch, and 205 Live's Humberto Carrillo. Of course, Birch and Lorcan have had their issues with the Forgotten Sons, and they came out last week, of course, and saved them after they saved Carrillo after he was attacked by the Forgotten Sons after his match with Jackson Riker. So it's a solid 6-man tag match. Obviously, they have something serious planned for the Forgotten Sons now. They said they're getting them a serious push in the tag team division. I don't know. I guess I thought first maybe the Street Profits are going to turn heel and be the ones to dethrone the War Raiders, Viking Raiders, whatever the heck they're called. I don't know what's going to happen with the tag titles now, since they're on the main roster now randomly. So we'll see what happens, of course, in the upcoming weeks and see what match they have at TakeOver San Jose. But we'll have that. But I started to think they might be giving them to the Forgotten Sons, which, again, Blake and Cutler I'm fine with. It's just Jackson Riker. I'm not sure who he is. I just don't have anything behind him. But I thought it was a pretty good six-man tag match between these two teams. And the Forgotten Sons came up with the win after they hit a tandem double stomp on both Carrillo and Birch to get the victory as well. So that's what they get there. Again, we'll see what happens next to the tag team division. We did see Kathy Kelly catching up with 2/3 of the Horsewoman as they enter the building. Shayna Baszler has no sympathy for the Sky Pirates. It's buried with Kairi Singh. She asked her if she was frustrated because she's never pinned Io Shirai, but Shirai has pinned her. And then Shayna gets mad and just slaps the microphone out of Kathy's hand. So I keep thinking based off that story we had at right around TakeOver New York, I kept thinking that was going to be Candice LeRae being the one to dethrone Shayna Baszler at TakeOver San Jose, but I'm starting to wonder maybe they're going to get Io Shirai still involved. It's maybe like a triple threat or so, but I don't know. But I still think Candice should be the one to dethrone Shayna Baszler since they're doing that story, but we'll see, of course. We also get a clip from the Performance Center of Bianca Belair and Mia Yim pretty much arguing during a workout. Yim gets down in her face while Robbie Brookside tries to break it up. And Stokely Hathaway is watching on. And then Bianca storms off. And then apparently we're getting Mia Yim versus Bianca Belair next week. So I guess not getting the match with Mia Yim and Shayna Baszler was teased last week. So, and I guess also, I mean, I'll wait to the turn. I guess I'll do the turn list some other time, I guess. And as I just randomly grabbed my back because I felt like it. But Bianca Belair, I guess, is back to being a heel again. I mean, I thought she was kind of going in a babyface direction around TakeOver Phoenix. And I thought that's what they're trying to, get across there, give her the sympathy. She could have won in that match and Shayna, she had it in Phoenix, but I guess she's still remaining heel. So, all right, whatever. So we're going to have the match with Bianca and Mia next week. We had this match. Dominik Dijakovic, feast your eyes. Again, I've slowly become more and more of a fan of him ever since that match at Keith Lee. I'm dying to see that rematch, although I have a theory on that now. We'll get to it, though, in a little bit. But he took on Mansoor, who was in a match with Travis Banks on NXT UK earlier. And of course, he was a heel there, but he was a babyface here. Surprisingly, Mansoor actually put on a decent showing against Dijakovic. It was obviously a match just to put over Dijakovic, as he, of course, would win with his GTS into the knee finisher. I guess he's calling that this feast your eyes. I'm not sure what he's going up, but of course, his catchphrase was feast your eyes. I'm not sure that's what they're calling it, but because he won, but again, I gave Mansoor like a pretty decent showing as well. So I wonder if he's going to be sticking around and being a serious contender or anything. Not, or to be the guy who comes around for a while to eat pins like Aaliyah was, then maybe get pushed seriously down the line. I don't know, but yeah. So not a bad match to put over Dijakovic. But afterwards, this made my night. This made my week. It was so funny. Out comes the Velvet. Well, first, Dijakovic threw Mansoor to the floor, and out came the Velveteen Dream. A pair of lovely, sexy ladies roll in with Velveteen Dream sitting on his couch on the stage with some goofy-looking hat. But right behind him on the Titantron, there was some silhouette of when he came out as the Statue of Liberty at TakeOver New York, which again was just absolutely priceless. I was, again, this Dream on that couch cracked me up, but what he did next even funnier. I was just cracking up. So he rolls out and he says, "I heard Dominik had some words for him, so I prepared some for him, but we need to do this right." He calls for music. And he basically does a parody of the Star Spangled Banner. And he changes up all the words. Like, I am pretty sure if Vince tried to write this, he would screw this up big time. But man, again, like Tyler said before, Triple H readiness, genius. I don't have all the words in front of what he said, but it ended with because I'm the dream, and this is because I'm the dream, and this is Dreams NXT or something like that. But it was just priceless. Like he's literally on the couch singing, a modified, a modified edition of the Star Spangled Banner to him. Like what? And it just talks about the dream. Here, let me see if I can find the lyrics. Let me see here. Velveteen Dream Star Spangled Banner lyrics. Let me see this. Oh, come on. Well, NXT Velveteen Dream. Oh, I don't have it on here. Rats. Oh man, if I could find, oh, come on, there's got to be. It's got to be somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. I just got to read those lyrics. It was just so funny. I could probably just bring it up on my phone if I wanted to, but let's see here. Let me see here. They don't have it on, but I gotta hear those lyrics again. It was just absolutely priceless. But yeah, Velveteen Dream, sitting on that couch and singing the Star Spangled Dream anthem, whatever you want to call it, was just absolutely priceless. It's one of my favorite segments already this year. I got it right. I gotta get that an honorable mention for sure, right, for one of my segments of the year. Velveteen Dream singing the Star Spangled Banner. Basically, it was just hilarious. I gotta go back and watch it again, but we had that. So obviously, again, now here's my thing. I said before that I'm dying to see that rematch with Dominik Dijakovic and Keith Lee. I'm starting to suspect Dijakovic is going to be the one to dethrone Velveteen Dream, probably at the next takeover. So my thing is maybe Takeover Toronto have Dijakovic and Keith Lee on pay-per-view for the North American Championship. What do you guys think? Of course, if I'm not watching with the friends, I can do live reactions and whatnot because I want to see that match. I want to see that match so bad. Like that first match they had, that little hose fight they had 5 weeks before Takeover New York was awesome. Again, it made me a fan of I was already a fan of Keith Lee, but it made me a fan of Dominik Dijakovic as well. Because again, those guys are big dudes and they move like cruiserweights. I want to see that match happen. Let it happen. Well, hopefully that will happen down the line. But yes, my moment of the week again is Velveteen Dream singing the Star Spangled Banner because I'm the dream and this is Dream NXT or whatever the heck he said. But last week we got a recap of last week's main event meltdown with the Undisputed Era. We learned that Matt Riddle will face Adam Cole next week, and then they get they have their promo. They will hang out. Kyle O'Reilly says that Gargano is the luckiest man on earth, and Bobby Fish agrees. But then Roddy says it's not about last week, it's about next week when Cole goes up against Riddle. I burped. Cole agrees and says they're undisputed because they move on, so they're not focused on Roddy screwing up. I was thinking Roddy's like, wait a minute. You're so dwelling on this, and then he just storms off. Then Fish says, sides with Roddy, and Cole tries to play it off as a joke, but then Kyle O'Reilly sticks around with them, and they say they're going to get through this, basically. So obviously, again, they're still teasing a breakup with Roderick Strong. I know what the whole era should not break up, and they need to go to the main roster together. But if they got rid of Roderick Strong, I'd be okay with that. But the rest of the era needs to stick together. Stick together. And of course, we got our main event. It was Cassius Ohno taking on the debuting Kushida. It was a fun match. I definitely, Kushida's got some serious plans for Kushida for sure, probably down the line. Hopefully, he'll probably get, the push that Hideo Itami was supposed to get probably as a Japanese star in NXT. Unfortunately, though, it didn't work out. It was injuries for him. But I think, Kushida's definitely going to be a great fit in NXT for sure. I thought he had a great match with Cassius Ohno. Of course, it's Cassius Ohno who puts over, new stars, left and right. But of course, I thought Kushida had some good, hard-hitting, quick-moving moves. And I like his finisher, the hoverboard lock, which he used to get Ohno to tap out. So that's my thoughts on NXT. Could give it a B- this week. That was a solid show. Wasn't, a lot more toned down exhibition type matches, but they all were leading somewhere. And we have something set for next week. Again, we're going to get Mia Yim and Bianca Belair. And Matt Riddle taking on Adam Cole, baby. It should be a fun week next for NXT for sure. Let's check the live chat real quick. It's a remember the episode of SpongeBob with him and Patrick got pants on Mr. Krabs' dollar. Paint on Mr. Krabs' dollar. Yep, I remember that one. If I booked the pay-per-view Backlash or Mania, the Extreme Rules, then Money in the Bank, then Payback, and then we go to SummerSlam. Maybe one less than those, but that wouldn't be a bad idea. Again, Money in the Bank. Why is Money in the Bank? Again, I guess they probably did that because of the Saudi Arabia show, but Money in the Bank should be the first pay-per-view after WrestleMania for sure. And to start saying, we get Hell in a Cell, then No Mercy, the Survivor Series, and lastly, TLC. Are we getting Survivor Series? I think actually we're going to be getting Clash of Champions this year in October, last I saw. But I'd rather have No Mercy, honestly. I like No Mercy better, but yeah, I don't know. But and of course, I've always never been a fan of really gimmick name pay-per-views, so get rid of Hell in a Cell and call Hell in a Cell No Mercy instead. But who knows what it is. But thank you for joining me in the live chat, Tyler. Again, I give NXT a B- this weekend. Tomorrow. Not sure when tomorrow night. Sometime tomorrow night because I'm going to be, I have a few errands things to do tomorrow. But tomorrow I will be doing my top 10 special, which is my top 10 best and worst rivals. Shout out to Tyler again for, suggesting. I'll do that one this week, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned for that tomorrow night, guys. I'll have some odds and ends upload, of course, here tonight also. So, guys, what great if you have NXT? Let us know in the comment section below. I'm sure it's always a slap a like on my video. Subscribe for more content to become this channel. Follow me on Twitter as well at Demand Airborne 93. And also check out my first ever WrestleMania experience documentary in the description box down below. And with that, guys, check it out. I'll see you guys all later. Have a great rest of your night. Peace out, everybody.